welcome back to my channel. Today's video that I'm doing for you guys is inspired by Selena Gomez at the Grammys. I think she looked absolutely amazing as Taylor Swift's date to the Grammys. I loved her smoky eye and her nude lips. I think that it's not done enough nowadays, and she just pulled it off beautifully. So I wanted to do something as kind of an homage to that amazing look, and I came up with this. Of course, again, I have to say I don't look anything like Selena Gomez, so this isn't a transformation tutorial by any means. I just wanted to do that smoky eye that she did so beautifully, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Now, I also wanted to mention to you guys that this video was brought to you specially by Sephora. They have just launched online in Malaysia at sephora.my, and I am so super excited. Now you can have all your beauty products delivered to you straight to your doorstep. Okay, let's just jump right into it, shall we? I'm gonna go in with a Light Time Skin Plumper. This is from the brand called This Works. I'm gonna use it as a skin primer, and basically this product is an antioxidant. It contains hyaluronic acid, vitamin C. For foundation, I'm gonna go in with a brand new product that I'm really excited about. This is the Marc Jacobs, actually I don't know what it's called, Remarcable foundation. Just gonna apply it straight from the little applicator thing that comes along with the bottle. I'm gonna use my Pro Ultra Liquid Foundation brush from Sephora to do this. And I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but Sephora sent me a set of their brushes, and they had my name printed on the brushes, which is so cool. When we get to the edges of the skin, I'm just gonna buff a bit more because these areas I think don't need as much coverage as the rest. I'm gonna go in with the Brow Beater from Urban Decay. This is a really gorgeous pencil that's very, very thin, so it's gonna help you really get those fine lines and the kind of edges of your eyebrows nice and neat. And then as I get to the front of my brows, I'm just gonna feather in some really hair-like strokes in the front. I'm gonna move on to do a little bit of contouring on the face right now, and I'm gonna do the highlighting part with my Naked Skin Concealer from Urban Decay. This is a tone or two lighter than my skin tone, and I'm just gonna use it to apply to the center of my face. And I'm just gonna blend that out. I'm gonna take it over my eyelids as well, just as a very easy, quick base. Okay, we're gonna move on to the eyes now, which were the absolute focal point of Selena's makeup, and I'm gonna go in with a crowd favorite, the Naked One palette from Urban Decay. I know I'm using a lot of Urban Decay products here, but I just really like the way that they look on the skin. Now I'm first gonna go in with the color Naked on the palette, and I'm using that as my transition color in the crease. Next, I'm going to go in with the color Dark Horse, which is this one in the palette right here, and I'm going to use that to outline the outer part of the eyes. Now, the shape of the eye is really important here because Selena has her eyes pretty winged out, so I'm just going to tap that eyeshadow in kind of a V shape and then just bring it back into the crease area. Now, this is still a really rough shape, so you just want to put down that shape and then blend it out and then come back to it when you want to kind of fix a few details or intensify the colors. And if you want, you can have a little Q-tip on hand with a little bit of makeup remover just to fix the shape of the eyeshadow. So what you want to do is get a really kind of dramatic cat eye shape going. I'm working on my right eye now, and basically what you want to do is just keep building that color bit by bit and then blending it out so you don't have any harsh lines. One thing I do see about the makeup is that there are pretty harsh lines with Selena's makeup, which is, I'm sure, intentional. I personally am not a big fan of the not very blended out look, so I'm definitely going to keep blending. But if you guys like that kind of more defined eyeshadow look, the way this one looks right now, then you just blend a little bit less. By the way, you know guys, I've had what I can only describe as a series of unfortunate events happen to me over the past couple of weeks. First things first, I kind of scratched my own cornea, damaged it really badly, which is why you probably haven't seen any videos from me lately, because I got my eye damaged so bad that I needed to rest for a while, keep makeup off it until it healed. And to make matters worse, after my eye was healed and I was ready to film videos again, I spilled coffee all over my computer. Okay, and then for the inner part of the eye right here, I'm going to go in with the color Sidecar. I think it matches the color on Selena's eyes really, really well. And I'm just going to pack it onto the lid. We're going to take it pretty high into the crease over here because it does show when Selena's eyes are open. Alright, we've got some massively smoky action going on the lower lash line as well. So I'm going to go back in with the color Dark Horse on a, I don't know what kind of brush this is. I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like. I'm just going to use that to apply that eyeshadow. So this eyeshadow goes down pretty low, so we're just going to keep taking it lower and intensifying the color at the same time. And then we're going to follow with the color Smog on the inner parts of the lower lash line. Okay, we're going to move on to eyeliner now, and I'm going to go in with my Marc Jacobs pen eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. What is it called? It is a pen eyeliner. I got it right the first time. Alright, I'm just going to run it along the lash line. And then I'm going to thicken it slightly at the outer corners and give it a tiny bit of a wing. And then I'm going to very carefully run it along the lower lash line as well. Now this is a liquid eyeliner, so it's going to be a tiny bit difficult. So just be very careful to keep it onto the actual lash line. And don't go into the waterline because that might irritate your eyes a little bit. Okay, I'm going to put some false eyelashes on the upper lash line, so I'm going to leave that alone. But I need to really define my lower lash line because Selena has amazing lower eyelashes and mine, let's just say they're not as good. I am going to go in with this Mirenesse Secret Weapon Supreme 24-Hour Mascara. Well, that's a mouthful. And I'm going to use that on my lower lash line and just try to bring out those lashes as much as I possibly can. I'm going to keep at it. See you guys in about an hour. Alright, so the eyes are done. All I did was apply some mascara to the lower lash line and then I applied some false eyelashes. Now we're going to move on to finishing the rest of the skin. Now I'm just going to use the exact same products that I used before. So the Urban Decay Naked Skin on the areas where I need a little bit of highlight. And then I'm going to go in with the exact same foundation because the coverage on this thing is amazing. So I'm going to use this just to conceal a couple of areas on the skin that need some TLC. Now before I move on to powdering the skin, I wanted to show you guys a really amazing product. This is OSL Winky Luxe. It's a gorgeous highlighter called Bronze Bombshell. And it just looks like this. It gives you the most amazing glow. Let me just show you guys what it looks like on the skin. I think it looks so gorgeous. And just look at that. I think this is one of my favorite products on Sephora online right now. Now let's move on to some powdering. I'm going to be using this Lancome powder right here. This is called the Blanc Expert Brightening Compact Foundation. I'm going to focus this on the center of my face. Anywhere it gets slightly oily. Onto the contour, I'm going to keep it quite uniform with the eyes, so I'm going to go back in with the color Naked in the Urban Decay Naked palette. I might mix it in with a bit of Buck as well, just to give it a little bit more dimension. Take that down the sides of the face. Give myself a bit more cheekbone. And finally, for the cheeks, I'm going to go in with this Sephora blush. I think the color is pretty on par with the one that Selena has on her skin. This might be a little bit lighter, but my skin tone is a tiny bit lighter than Selena's, so I'm going to use this color. Make sure that you blend it together with the contour that you have. Really pigmented. I'm very impressed. It's actually my first time trying out this Sephora blush. I quite like it. Alright guys, I'm finishing off the entire look now with the lip. I'm going to go in with this Laqa & Co. Lip Lube. I think this is a really pretty nude color. I'm going to try it and see how it works. You know what, I actually really like this effect, but Selena had a color that was slightly darker, so I'm going to try and mix it in with this Mirenesse lip liner. This is the Auto Lip Liner Duet. This looks a little bit more like the color that Selena had on. And that, guys, concludes my Selena Gomez inspired Grammys makeup look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. I also wanted to let you guys know that almost all of the products that I'm using in this video are all available online at sephora.my. I'll leave the links to the Sephora store in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!